Dear my respectful viewer of Ariana Afghanistan International TV, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon all of you. Today is my program is in English, and I welcome all of you to this my special subject, which is about the Taliban who carrying not envy and resentment against the Tajik and Hanafis religious people in Afghanistan. As you see in my board, I mentioned in the sign 3 words that I read: not, envy, and resentment. Before I related to this savage bunch of Taliban, I want to explain about each word, which is the not, envy, and resentment. First word is not. The synonym of this word not is the word of complex. These words, both complex and not, both called in Farsi, in Arabic language, is uqdah, which I mentioned about it last week program in Farsi, if you remember, inshallah. So word of not has been mentioned in Quran in chapter 113, the last verse of these ayat, this surah, which is complete surah, is number 113 surah, and the last verses of this surah is the قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق من شر غاسق إذا وقب من شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. Now I'm taking from the one of the من شر النفاثات في العقد. That عقد عقدة, يعني by Arabic language. So the meaning of these words, of course, is the my Lord expand my breast with assurance and untie the knot from my throat, that they may understand my speech. Actually, this verse, the reason was descended to the prophet Moses, the time that he asked him to go to Pharaoh to ask him to believe in oneness of Almighty Allah, God. So that's why Allah recommend him to recite this dua. It is by itself, it is dua, and you will be in a good shape. However, Prophet Moses did that, and because against the magicians of the pharaohs at that time, as you know, the pharaohs had a lot of magicians around them, that he ran the governor in all over the country and society. However, the not is some emotion. It is emotional. A person who conveying the not definitely losing his mind during the talk or during the associate with other, and become hateful person of the one who has it. So the question is, why is some people carrying this emotion of not? Because there is, everything has reason why he carrying, because of his, or if it be one person, if it be a group, they or there, I can use both. Of course, let's say their past negative, terrible condition, either by poverty or bad stress or any other bad time which the person or the people had it. That's why the reason the people become naughty. That's the reason. When such a kind of people then achieved or reached in a better situation, then he or they must not like the people who are rich and developed and have a standard life. They don't like, because they were at the time was youngest and the old. They was very poor and they could not have it at that time. When they reached it and see the people of the riches and the daily standard life, they don't like it, definitely. Also, the synonym of not as mean as the word of complex, which I mentioned, which is as a state of frustration and resentment, because they remember, the person or the day or the peoples remember their past terrible negative condition due to had not reached and achieved the desire at that time. They or he or whatever, they want they want to border, or they want to against the developed people. What happened, these past poverty, stress and any other problem during the poverty or during the past youngest time makes us symptoms. Makes us symptoms. It is like a seed go to their body and the seal of the body, and then become obsessions or obsessive person, which people he or they supposed to be hate the develop or the standard life. They hate, and mostly happy people. They don't want to see them, because they had in a terrible condition and a poverty and such. So when they faced and they come to see some good things, suddenly they don't like. So, however, and according to one of the philosopher explained about the people who carrying the not in their personality, a strong desire often behaves dramatically or inappropriately in order to attract the attention of other people. That's what the philosopher defined, explained. So they show, or he shows, exaggerated feeling in such a behaves in lacks of respect to the people because of early elusive, problematic, tough and difficult time. When he or they anyway reached a position in the government, a branch in government, what he behaves, what he behaves, definitely intense, has complex bruise, wicked, emotionally, tit for tat, or tit for tat. That's all about will be these people. And act as a savage animal. So these kind of obsessive and hasty persons or people is very difficult and impossible to maintain friendships and equity and quality with them because of the not complex and obsessions that they have. Who have these kind of symptoms? Taliban has these. Taliban have four kind of the characters. First, always loves to disrespect other people, mostly those people which is better people, high people, that want to be disrespect. Second, they are accusing Tajik in Hazara people with no reason, plus criticizing and make judgment by their own mind against them. They do. Third, they love to humiliate and destroy others' dignity, always, by beating or to knock them down for them. Number 4, they want others to follow. They want other people to follow their way of wearing clothes and growing hairs from head to toe. No matter beard, here, there, down, all has to be grow hairs. Anyway, their habits, their customs, their style, their beliefs, their actions are all you cannot find in Quran or in Hadith to be followed. No. They want to sit on the people of Afghanistan by force. Whatever they want to some kind of rule. They want to set the rule. So these are the system, the way, because of their carrying not envy and resentment. So just I want to stop here.